Right, so this is, as Emma said, this piece of work that I had to do. My line manager, Tony, came to me, said, right, I've just been in a meeting, we've got this FTE Excel file, I think we can do something with it. So this was the report. I'm sure we could all pick holes in it, no detriment to the author if they're here, apologies. But effectively, it's by team, by colleague, location, and what they were trying to do is just understand this right-hand side here. Where do the individuals spend their time across the different business units in Barclaycard? So this was the file that they had. There's no totals for each team. There's not much in terms of visualization. You've really got to look at it and understand the data before anything jumps out at you. So the challenge was, as Emma says, to take this and turn it into something a bit more transformational, a bit more interactive that the leadership team could actually utilise. So something we do, and Umar, come back to your piece, and something we picked up on your data designs session, is we look at what we've got, and then we understand either with the business or what we want to do, and we draw out and map out effectively what we want to do in terms of visualisation. So this is just a very rough drawing, how we want to present the data. We've got 4 different sections. So top section here, we're going to have a total bar chart. We're going to look at the business units and really give those a big, bold sort of view so that it's really obvious to our end user how much time across the whole team we're spending in those business units. Then we'll come down and we'll have a look at teams. We'll see the split again by the business unit on the right. And then we'll chuck in some funky headshots of people on an FTE basis. So we'll do it so that you can see here, this is less of an FTE being dedicated to a particular business unit compared to others. We also thought, well, we can't stop there. We need to have a look at a business unit split by team. So we'll give it the functionality to click on a team, to come through, and then add an extra section here for location. So we're quite separated across UK, States, India. So that would give a bit more insight compared to what we had. And that was actually on the other spreadsheet, so I don't know if you saw that or not, but it's a very faint grey column. So we thought we'd use all the data and draw it out that way. So to be able to do that, I had to do some data manipulation, get some percentages. So I got metrics, I wanted an FTE view, and I also wanted a percentage view. So I pulled those in. I've got this level on the left here. So again, this was a quick way that I could flick between whether it was total team level or individual level. So 210, the teams, and then the team names. And then this piece here is the location. So I just pulled that all together, similar to what we had before, but in terms of percentages, getting it in a structure that I could pull it into Tableau. So what did the output look like? So at the top, we've got those bars that we saw. And what it allows us to do is, as with all Tableau reports, you can hover, you can click, we can select a business unit, see which teams are impacted, see the names, or see the heads down the bottom, and if we hover, we're able to see who that relates to and in which team they are. And we can do that across each of the business units then. So if we were interested from a selfish point of view from business unit 2, whilst it's visible here, you kind of lose the reds and the oranges a bit together, and you can't really see because they're not on the left-hand side what the percentage split is, so we can just click and get that view. The other piece we can do, the usual hover, is just highlight, and then the individuals are populated here as well, so a nice even split across the board there, so hence all those heads are all the same. So the final piece that we had was to be able to drill through, and with a bit of luck, if we click on pricing, is this mouse in? I don't think the mouse is in. There it is. Let me use the pad. There we go. So we can click drill through, and then for that team, we can see all the individuals down the left-hand side again, which business unit they were assigning their time to, and then this piece here, the location, and then the overall view at the top for that particular team. And that was the final view. So I guess a quick show of hands, it would be interesting to see Excel or Tableau. Which one do you think you would have preferred?
How do you import that kind of a person figure that is it like a